go over the best bits from the first half. After the break, we'll have Gruta Fürth versus Liverpool live on...
Yeah, will help the temperature, so they'll like that as well. I just think it's going to be a tough day at the office for Cross. He'll want everyone to be able to hear him. You know, no crowd there to distract him. They'll all be able to hear each other.
Once again, perhaps for the last time this pre-season, it'll be wholesale changes at half-time. One team for Champions League group games. The nature of the Europa League allows you at least a couple of the games to maybe rest a couple of the...
With them has brought some Liverpool weather of the past few days, it would seem. It's bench. But Liverpool are here before heading off to the Far East. The second game.
There's any real concern about him? Had it been a Premier League game, he'd probably be rushed out there and fit.
Today, because we're seeing something today that we don't normally see, that pre-season games are...
The manager was interviewed and he made an interesting point how he wanted to hear the that's an interesting line-up straight away, wasn't it? There's about 8 players lying across the centre.
Passes he does. That's a lovely ball by Diogo Jota and Robertson. And it's away in the end by Asta.
Well, really good from Liverpool, really good.
Loves to get his head down, loves to go, and once he's gone, he is gone. And he's very unfortunate not to find the back of the net.
Well, that's what's exciting about the young man, isn't it? He can pick the ball up and he can run it.
When you get in there. That's a lovely ball on towards Diogo Jota, and the strike was back. He was off on the charge, and he gets the shout of go on, and he really does go on. He very nearly goes all the way. It's a good save by the goalkeeper.
Well, nobody really was forthcoming out to him and to try and commit themselves and make the challenge.
They don't want to be playing on poor surfaces, so the ground staff tends to travel around with them and prepare pitches for them.
We'll have to try and sort that out or they're going to get punished.
Robertson round the back. Ibrahim managed to squeeze a pass down the side of him. Nicely done by Asta. Robertson concedes the free kick. Might have got himself a yellow card in there. Off goes Doak. It's a lovely ball by McAllister. And Doak rides one challenge. Has it again. Dietz. The flick by Lampard. And he goes for the return here. Konate with the touch.
A number of games, a bit similar to Karlsruhe.
Robertson got away with one there where he hit it against. Is arriving. McAllister's made a thunderous run into the box. It's back to Luis Diaz. That's Brad. And it's Robertson to Bradley. Tried to thread it for McAllister. Diogo Jota, Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, that's nice. Jota, get hold of it, comfortably blocked. Luis Diaz. Oh, that's absolutely stunning. He has absolutely no right whatsoever to score that goal there, Luis Diaz. Just incredibly quick feet. And then the clarity in his mind to produce a finish of that quality.
Well, I think that's what he's got to add to his games, his goals. There's no doubt in his ability and his industry. But goals is what they'll come to expect from that player playing on that left-hand side.
Better and better and better. Well, that's a little short and seized upon by Diogo Jota. And he somehow managed to squeeze it just wide of the post.
Well, he's onto it like a flash and then going through on the goalkeeper. He just gets his...
Well, actually, the American. One of 2 Americans in this side. That's a foul by Konate. Short from Young. And one by Doak. And on towards Luis Diaz. Angle's always against him. Liverpool have just seemingly... Again, they're looking for that switch to this near side to Asta. Here's Luis Diaz. Cody Gakpo. Diogo Jota. Gakpo. Yeah, it took a deflection. He might have actually got a bit too much oomph behind that one because it was always rising. He caught it really well. One of Liverpool leading 1-0. And it's about you, Gary, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Now that he's back from loan, and Doak's had that opportunity. That was offside again. One yesterday. He was onto it in a flash and gets Liverpool moving again, and that's Diogo Jota. And Doak. And Jota will chase. The goalkeeper does just about enough initially. And somehow that stays out. The spinning turn shot from Diogo Jota. They're not round anymore, goalposts, are they? That's a ball to Jota again. A loose one from Konate. And a little bit of encouragement for Gruyter, but the pass is... And it's Lempel. Supporters arriving from Wagner. Luis Diaz, still, he's never got hold of the ball really there.
Shout, leave it to your opposition.
Yeah. There was one
These game as well.
Here we go for the second half. Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott amongst this team, having returned just a couple of days ago, having been season better than anyone in a red shirt last season. And that's a sloppy moment, which is going to cost the goal. Adrian playing it out, McConnell trying to help it on, and immediately seized upon by Green, who saw the opportunity and the challenge that came in on him as he was closed down, McConnell. And it will end with a Gruyter Furt goal, and it's 1-1, and not the start to the second half Adrian or Liverpool wanted.
Well, I think you can sense there that it was good pressure by Gruyter. I think they had players.
That's a poor ball by Tsimikas as well. The goalkeeper is coming and gathering. Side Ita. Nunez is through the middle, and Kumas, and there's the ball for Darwin Nunez. Absolutely stunning. It all starts with a irresistible pass by Harvey Elliott, and Salah onto Darwin Nunez, and Liverpool score. And that, in another way, is equally as special from a different perspective to the goal scored by Diaz in the first half.
Well, it goes from the goalkeeper at one end right through, and the speed of it and the pace that Liverpool break is the pleasing thing. Touch from Darwin Nunez is an absolute
challenge from Tsimikas a little earlier. Here's Salah, and Gomez couldn't keep, but this is Mohamed Salah now for Liverpool. And the pass is for Jones. Off goal Liverpool again. That's a ball for Salah. And goalkeeper backpedaling. Oh, he's just got underneath it.
well, wonderful pass by Kwanzaa off that 40-50 yard diagonal.
There's a gap there as well. And the Salah turn and the twist. That's comfortable for the goal. Asta.
Didn't really see him at all as an attacking threat in the first 45 minutes.
Nunez breaks the lines again, and he produces a moment of wonderful skill and a third Liverpool goal. That's another really good moment. That's all about Darwin Nunez and his quality in front of goal. Great touch, great skill, and a fantastic finish as well, Liverpool's third.
Well, the contrast of the two halves is remarkable, really. I think when you watch Liverpool play in the first 45, played between the lines and through the lines, and all of a sudden you have the pace of Darwin Nunez, you have the ability and the pace of like Mohamed Salah.
Ball in play here. And Green. And they've got loves it, and the goal response has been huge. That's a ball inside Joel Matip. The opportunity was for Gota, and never really looked like scoring.
Well, he was the leading goal scorer last season.
Surely as the ball is played forward, it has stayed down for now, the flag, and it will come loose and it will be a goal. And Liverpool are not too pleased because they're absolutely adamant that there was an offside in there. But the goal is given and it's 3-2. Well, we'll certainly check the legality of it now, but there's no VAR to rule it out.
So say there's no VAR, yeah.
So it is 3-2, but yes, midway through the second half, there is another goal.
Well, I think it's Petrov that gets the goal, isn't it? But
who's playing a much more advanced role now with all the changes. And there's the pass and a finish of really high quality from Seeb. It's 3-3.
A real quality goal that. Liverpool caught on a counter. And it's a heck of a finish by Seeb, one of the substitutes. Set up perfectly for him. Just an invite to go on and hit it with his right foot. And hit it he does, and he finds the top corner. I've got up. Initially starts it, that position, and I think he has played in it far more.
Again, and the pass is towards Sieb, who strikes and scores again. Well, the first was a really good finish. The second is equal to it, because he's caught it absolutely beautifully. He's turned this game round in a couple of minutes.
Well, it's all happening in the second half, isn't it? Again, Liverpool caught on a counter, but all credit to that man there. See, just there, gets it caught under his feet, and then
who's clearly onside here for Liverpool. He's forced very, very wide. The red shirts are coming in support, and Salah is there, and it's 4-4. And that's a really, really good finish, because he had to watch the ball and watch the post. But hey, that's what he does.
Well, just like the game against Karlsruhe, Liverpool have scored late on, get themselves, it looks like a draw out of this game. We said that before in Karlsruhe, and then we went up the park and scored another goal. But it's a breakaway goal, isn't it? The pace of the